Watch on, man. Give it a big right rudder, right there. Hit it! Whoa! Hit it!
Matumbamba. Matumbamba.
We came upon this kitten. Actually, there were two kittens when we came up on them playing in the middle of the road, but they decided pretty quickly to leave. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stay here. What I want you to do is to count and see how many kittens this pride happens to have.
Yes.
That one, I didn't quite get a picture fast enough from that one. That was the greatest one in the road. You see where he looked at you?
I got one.
How they looked at you. Probably if we backed up just a fuzz. If we backed up just a little bit, you might be able to see the head of her. There you go, Hope. Wait a second, Willie. I can see here though, man. We can move forward. I'm not saying wherever, gang. Go ahead. The collar. She's got a collar on her neck. Yeah, they must be tracking her.
The lioness with the collar on, I think that's Grandma.
Scorpio. Where are the babies? Over by.
They're right in front, to the right.
To the right? Oh, no. And the baby is right there. Come on, you can have baby.
Come on, baby girl. Oh, yeah, the kitty's in there.
There's a newspaper.
Yeah.
Look at the two of them together. Look, can you see that?
Actually, there's two cubs up in front by that one lioness.
Look how, what color these lions are. They have like a stripe down their back.
Lions too.
Look, she's nursing the babies.
Man, they're chewing on us. They've got an ostrich out there. You see that?
What do you mean they've got?
Right straight up. See, yeah, they're chewing on it. They got an ostrich kill out there. Or some sort of bird. See it?
Yeah.
Go just to the left of it, just past those branches. See the activity moving out there? Yeah, it's an ostrich. Well, let's see what these people do. 4, 5, 6.
Oh my God.
There's six babies.
They surely are not all hers, right?
They look like it.
Do all the lionesses, they just nurse their cubs, right?
They share.
They share?
They share.
They share. Okay.
That's why she has a collar.
She's going to feed.
Yeah.
Now coming up is one of the real highlights of the trip. It's the hot air balloon ride, and this is the only time that they let us out into the park at night, because we had to get to the balloons before dawn so that the balloons could lift up at dawn.
Okay. The other balloon takes a little more time to get off, I guess. Well, it's quite pleasant.
A bit more peaceful now.
Yeah.
Not now.
Could turn you right into a...
In case you don't recognize them down there, in that pool,
Actually,
those are
that's the build-up
hippos.
we were at the first time. They haven't moved. Quite intriguing. Quite intriguing. A stork and a stream. Oh, mine.
Over here.
Number 2! Number 2! Ah! Sorry. We'll be right behind you now, guys.
Very sort of bumpy. Look at that one. Very bumpy runners.
After we landed in the balloon, we had the traditional champagne breakfast out in the bush.
Yeah, there's a really distinct game.
A little while later, we spotted a leopard up in the tree. This leopard has got his kill up there as well, which we'll
In
see.
the tree? Yeah, well, that's what he does. The kill is in the tree. Yeah.
Should be. He carries them up there.
Try to look for it. Where's this one?
Right?
Yeah.
That's Anton. Yeah, I want to get both.
I think the animal that's up there in the tree may very well be an impala, but it's certainly some kind of antelope. Here we see a giraffe, and what you see on the giraffe is what's important. It's huge numbers of oxpecker tick birds. These birds are not only getting a free ride, they're getting a free meal as well.
Oh, that is incredible.
What do you like about it?
Sawa, itabidi utafute nani Edward alafu tuende Moshi nikirudi over.
I love that tail.
Umenisoma? Johnny. Itabidi nikirudi tumtafute Edward tuende Moshi over.
We're going back now to where those lion cubs were. I'm going to see if we can find them again. And what we found was the lion's kill is being raided by hyenas, but the lions aren't far away.
Because those hyenas are really looking.
The lion, something grab a kill from
Look at the
hyena.
hyenas.
Yes.
And they're like,
Yeah.
ooh.
There should be some good shots coming up for I hope so.
This hyena's looking real nice.
Yeah, that lion is gonna chase them.
The hyena's like, we can get one last fight, please.
Looks like we have a little game of chicken here.
Yeah. One hyena already took off.
No, they're both kind of around.
Oh, that one is leading. It's definitely the other one's standing there.
So where's the other one? Oh, what a great open shot.
The lion didn't have to growl or anything, just walk over.
Yeah, well, the hyena is still around.
You're right, this one has a radio car.
Kill in the background. So he's in the shade now. That looks like a perfectly good shady spot.
Now, we've seen most of the big cats in Africa now. The big exception to that is the cheetah. And the cheetah is going to be coming up next, and it's going to be resting in the shade of a thorn tree.
You could back up a little.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Leo.
That's creepy.
Go back to these video guys.
Right at us. Boom.
Well, it's the end of another day, but today, instead of going back to a lodge or a permanent tent site, we're going to be tenting out in classic tents.
Can I guess?
So do I.
Everybody does.
You do too?
You can go.
Ah, good. We'll camp here, Riano. Yes, follow. Adolo, good job. Put one tent there. A couple here. You boys can camp up there. Yes, go.
These pictures are taken using the infrared portion of the camera, of course, and when the camera sees too much light, as from the gas mantle lanterns over there or that campfire which is on the far left, it tends to throw the whole thing out of focus. But otherwise you can see that the pictures are fairly decent. Later on that night, we were visited actually by a couple of cats, a leopard who made a kill, and we discovered that the next morning. And the other thing was a lion came through the camp. Now, I couldn't get any pictures of the lion, but I did turn the camera on so that you could hear the lion. Next are some hippos, and we'll back to the lions again. I'm going to swing around and show you now what the camp looked like the next morning. Those, of course, are our Land Rovers. The top comes off of them so that we can stand up and shoot out the top. That's what the tent looks like, and that little caboose there on the end of the tent, that's where the toilet is located. You'll notice that there's a pan of water in front of the tents, so you want to be careful leaving water out. The hyenas might come up and try to get a drink out of it during the night. This is the shower. They made some hot water for us over the campfire and poured it in, and we could get a shower that way. It's breakfast time, and we're coming up in the next shot onto the breakfast tent. You can see what it looks like. I already told you, of course, that this is the dry season, but in addition to it being the dry season, it's been a series of years that they've been having a drought, so it's really extraordinarily dry. And of course, this little dust devil is an indicator of that, as well as those vultures which are flying around. Water is at such a premium that this croc that we're zooming in on, and you'll be able to recognize him by the scales, it really doesn't have water to swim around in. All he has is mud, really.
He's kind of wallowing in the mud.
Yeah, walking along there.
It'd be nice if he came up in the bank here, open his mouth. I don't think the croc gives a damn.
I can't eat one of those things.
Oh, now I see.
One of them could get stuck in the mud. That would be a problem.
I wouldn't want to see that.
Right next to the croc, he's not doing anything.
Well, they're too big for him.
They're fun.
They cooled off. It's amazing they can drink that stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm. The zebra and other animals that need lots of water should have moved up into the Masai Mara by now, but instead many of them failed to make the migration, and they're still down in this muddy stream, which is pretty rapidly drying up.
Wait a second. No, this is not good. You don't know how to cook it. Isn't really smelling it?
Wait.
You don't like the crocodile, I said? Where? Look at the zebra.
Huh.
Crocodile didn't even pick its head up.
I still don't know where it is. Is it where that
It's right
zebra's
there.
head is?
Yeah, the zebra is smelling the crocodile.
That's what I thought. It's by his face, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I didn't know if I had the right thing or a log.
Let's go get nice and muddy.
Didn't have enough time, did they?
So much for the zebra
Didn't
show.
have enough time to drink, did they?
You just realized the others are gone.
Mm-hmm. But he was real curious as to what that was. Mm-hmm.
The end of the zebra show was also pretty much the end of our trip to Tanzania. I hope you enjoyed it.
Hey Ma, look what I saw.
City